Right then guys, here we are. Hello, we are now live. Welcome to my Sunday Skyrim Sunday live stream. A lot of you guys will have tuned in for some of the Straight Outta Helgen episodes in the not too distant past. But here we are today. We're going to be having another go really. I mean, last week's episode we met Freya, who was from the Skaal village, and we pretty much ended up in the Temple of Miraak. So that's where we are now. And yeah, we're going to get into that shortly. But first, if you hear any strange noises in the background, that will be because my dog is in the room and she likes to make strange little grunting sounds. So it's not me. Just make sure that yeah, you bear that one in mind. Also, you know, actually, I think last week we streamed in a different setup. Over the last week or so, I've got myself a monitor and things like that. Just so we've got a bit of a better setup. We've got a new webcam set up here, which is not incredible, but it's a better quality than the one before. So yeah, here we are today, and yeah, I hope you enjoy the new setup. A few things need doing anyway, but here we are. So first things first. Excuse me. First things first. We're just going to check on the Temple of Miraak. The quest guide, because at the minute I'm a little bit lost. I mean, as you guys will possibly know, I've not played Skyrim for a good while up until last week, so let's just familiarise ourselves. So we found Freya, a warrior from the Skaal village in Solheim. She's also searching the Temple of Miraak looking for answers. What answers, I don't know yet. We've agreed that we need to find where Miraak's power is coming from. So we've kind of Pussyfoot here and Freya, we've reached a kind of mutual agreement that we have similar interests. We need to find what on earth Miraak is and where the power is coming from. So that is where we are. Hello Micah, hello Matthew, thank you for tuning in. Matthew says he's never played Skyrim, nor do you know anything about it. Well, it's kind of like there's lots of dragons and stuff like that, so you're missing out. It's kind of like The Hobbit, I would say. The Hobbit film maybe, but in game form. Right, so, okay, so we can see some Draga over here. I think in last week's episode, we just about opened this door. And for those of you that aren't aware, we are going for a kind of a sneak style. I think that's a cultist maybe over there. So yeah, it's a cultist adept, so he's not bad either. So we're playing with a sneak style. At the minute, obviously, it's going reasonably well. But I just think my skill on the game is not incredible enough yet. But Freya is very, very useful. I've got to give her that. She's pretty strong. Alright, we've got this Draga white. And I think if we can stay hidden, I can do quite a decent amount of damage, really. Oh, okay, we're falling down. Quite a decent amount of damage just compared to Freya. So if I can stay hidden, let her take most of the hits, we should be alright. So yeah, he's gone. Freya reckons she must have imagined it. Okay, so it looks like up here there might be somebody else still lingering. And at the minute, what the hell is that? Oh, here he is. Tried to shoot him through the little gap. That's kind of creepy. And one more. Right, and now we're going to loot him, I think, before we go through that door. So I think the episode today, I've been having a little bit of trouble with my mic. At the moment, I've got a Blue Yeti, which is one of the best ones you can get, really, that's reasonably affordable. And but the problem, there's a few problems that I'm having with it at the minute, in the sense that it's after about an hour of gameplay, we're just really struggling for audio for some strange reason. The audio just cuts out, and there's nothing I can do. I've tried taking the microphone out, putting the built-in microphone in my laptop on, just, you know, so we've got some audio. But no, recently it's been no good whatsoever. So, if there are any issues with it, please just let me know. Micah says he recently finished the quest line, so it'll be interesting to see how I go about it. Okay. To be honest with you, I have played all of Skyrim before. It's just, it was like in 2011, and it's been so long ago that I just seem to kind of forget where we were at. So, yeah, we'll have a go now, because I literally can't. I'm sure I've done this all before, I just can't remember. So we're going to stay in sneak mode here, and hopefully no one can see us. And like I was saying, we'll let Freya do it. Oh, it's Serana. So I've got, oh, Serana's found me again. So in last week's episode, we lost Serana, but now we've got Serana and Freya. So there is absolutely no way I should be dying with those two.
I don't know what it is Miraak learned that gave him reason to turn on his masters, but his path seems to have been a cruel one.
Yeah, so it looks like Freya's saying...
I wonder if we will find some answers to what happened so long ago.
So Freya's saying that Miraak, this guy that we are in search of, seems to have turned on his masters at some point. She doesn't know why. So I'm guessing we'll find out at some point. Taking him out. There's one more there as well, right behind him. Is that another one as well? Make a hat-trick? Yeah. And 4. Wow, all 4. I'm actually happy with that. Another one. Sneak increases 69. Hey. I think at 70 we get... I can't remember what it was. Let's have a look at the skills. I believe at level 70 sneak, there is a pretty useful thing that I found last week. I can't exactly remember what it is, but there's a useful thing I could find last week, which was this one. Okay, so silence, which was walking and running doesn't affect detection, so you can just run about like mad and go from there. Okay. So Micah, do me a favour, just drop it in the Discord, just say, you know, anybody that's not joined already, welcome them in. I know it's a bit of an awkward time today. You guys are very used to me streaming about 8 o'clock on a Sunday. But today, the Manchester United game on, which is something Matthew will appreciate, is on. And I think after that I'll probably be going out doing a few things, so I'm not going to have time later on. There are a few videos I've got planned to make, but for today it's probably just easier to do a bit of a stream. Oh, right in the head. Okay, so these guys have gone. You've got to be careful with these traps as well. I mean, I think Freya's pretty careful, but Serana, God, she's so clumsy. Okay, so we got gold. There's really not too much else we can expect from this, I don't think. Draga at white. So I think I was looking at some of my analytics, and I think about 50 or 60% of my audience is actually from America. So I appreciate this is a pretty awkward time. Obviously, if you are going to be watching this back rather than arriving live, that's absolutely fine. Freya says this is worth exploring. But yeah, again, like I do appreciate, like at the moment it's kind of like, you know, 9, 10 o'clock in the morning for you guys. So it's a strange time for streaming, especially Sunday morning. You should be asleep. Right, so they've said to explore this place. Let's have a look around. We've got our bow ready. Oh, okay. I didn't expect that guy. It's just a Draga, so it'll go. Oof, Jesus Christ. Serana, she's so heavy-handed. She does not give a monkey. She just goes for it. I'm feeling like we need to get up there, but I'm not entirely sure how yet. If my voice sounds a bit funky, it's because I've been ill over the last couple of days, so that's why. Doesn't sound too different, I don't think. Crabstone and Jim Pickens, thank you very much for tuning in. Yeah, I did just say, Jim, I know it's a lot of you guys are from America and Canada, places like that. Oh, we got cultists. So I appreciate this is an awkward time, but for me, it was the only time I could do a stream today. I physically don't have time to make an actual video, so we're going to go with this stream because it's easier, but yeah, I know it's awkward for some of you guys.
Where did you come from?
Where did you come from? Just running. The thing is with these guys, I can just stand here and let those two just do the business. They're so powerful. At the moment, obviously, if you see me harvesting, when it comes up if someone dies, to harvest the blood, that is for the discerning the transmundane, I think the quest is called. I'm going to collect all of the blood, all in like one foul swoop. I'll probably make a video on it, so that's why I'm not collecting it now. Oh, sorry for... I got scared there, and I punched Freya. It was Serana. She's always reanimating some of these guys, and it just freaks me out a lot. Right, who we got down here? Nothing particularly up here. I feel... Oh, okay, there's some stairs. I was wondering how we're going to get up there. There's actually some stairs. Oh, okay. Oh, I came up here before, didn't I? Yeah, I don't think we're going to get over there. Right. This new monitor is a lot better than my previous setup of looking at my 50-inch TV across my living room. That was not ideal. He still doesn't know I'm here. Sneak is so useful. I can literally be right next to him and I've got no idea. Okay. I think if we just keep sneaking, we're bound to get up to level 70 soon, which would be good. Draga over here. Steal a bit of gold. It's kind of dark. Oh, what's that? A reverent Nordic sword. Okay. I don't think I've seen one of these before. It looks kind of cool. Hi, Freya. So if you look at our items at the moment, we were like really close to capacity, so I can't actually take this. I think in the in Lakeview Manor, in our house, obviously we've got lots of kind of cool artifacts that we've kept in the over our travels, but I think at the minute I've got virtually the capacity that I can get, so I don't think I can carry too much. Crabstone says, "You've ruined everything, GT. 2 PM might as well be 2 AM." Well, I mean, Sundays are busy for me because I'm usually up at about, I'd say, 8:15, 8 AM. Because I play football on Sunday morning, so I have to get up, kick off 10:30. Sometimes I've got to drive over different places. So Sundays are kind of busy for me, and obviously, for those of you that follow me on my Twitter, which is my personal Twitter, not my oh, bound battle axe. Have I got that? Don't know if I've got that. Major light. I'm sure I've got that. Yeah. So for those of you that follow me on my personal Twitter, you'll know I'm a big Man United supporter. So if Man United are playing on the afternoon, unfortunately, there's a good chance I'm going to be watching the game rather than, you know, streaming, which isn't ideal, but I have to work around the work around the fixtures. Right, I think then, what did we get? We got Mage Light, which I don't want to carry stuff that I don't need to carry. Surely this should be in books. Oh, Spell Tome, that's why. Bound Battle Axe, so use. There we go. So any that I've not actually used before. Okay, so I've got Mage Light. I can drop that because I don't need it. It's excess weight that we don't need. But obviously we've got Bound Battle Axe, which I think is like a weapon, a spell where you can kind of summon a weapon. And the other one was something else which I've forgotten. But obviously any new spells that I can get, excuse me please ladies, thank you. Any new spells I can get, the better, because, you know, I don't use much magic, but when I actually come to do it, it's going to be useful if I can actually use some of it. Like, okay, so this is a bit of a tight spot.
What brings you to this place? Why
Me?
are you here?
I've already been talking to you about that, mate. That was a weird little hidey hole to get up, but it looks like we managed it. Oh, okay. So I'm back where I started. I think I need to have a look on the map just to see where we're at. Right, so it looks like, I don't know, maybe we need to go and explore this end here of the Temple of Miraak, because it says over here, find the source of Miraak's power, but that's a pretty broad area to work in. Yeah, that's what I was talking about with the dog. Luna. We're gonna have to let her out. She can go bark downstairs. Right, okay. So, I'm going the wrong way, it looks like. So maybe turn around and go left. And see, from what I can see, it kind of looks like we need to go further down and further down. I don't think there's anywhere I can actually get there, but we'll run around the edge here.
I must find out what is at work here.
I do like playing Skyrim again and kind of having no idea what I'm doing. I mean, I used to kind of be more of an expert at it, I suppose. Oh, okay. Ah, there's a word wall, a shout wall thing here. There's going to be guys in here, isn't there? 100%. And there's a chest. And there's a big dragon bone. That was cool.
Miraak had turned against the dragon cult.
Okay.
To display the remains of such a man as this.
Word of power, strength, dragon aspect. Okay.
Something feels wrong.
Something's going to happen here. Let's charge a weapon. God, I really don't remember this. Wow, okay. Got a bit of a fight on our hands here then. I'll try and stay back. We've got Gatekeeper. I'll tell you what, these two are so powerful. I'll just leave them to it. It's a shame you can't kind of keep both at all times. Wow. That would have been so hard if it was just me. Okay, I thought that was a guy. So we've got a Restless Draga. Hopefully we can get some decent loot from these. I'm happy with any arrows I can get because we were pretty low on arrows, I think. 57 now, it's not too bad. Okay, gold, more arrows, another Draga. Obviously, the stronger the opponent, the better loot you're likely to get. We've got the Gatekeeper, so he should, in theory, have the best. Oh, okay. Wow, we found an ebony. I think this is our first ebony item. I like this. So we've got gold, we've got the Temple of Miraak key, which we need. An arrow and an ebony sword, which has now made us too heavy to run. But we'll have a look. I'm actually really happy with that. I think at the moment we were using Dawnbreaker. So we can unfavourite that now, and we will favourite the ebony sword. And yeah, I mean, the damage is 16 on that. Damage is 15. So it's a bit of an upgrade. And obviously once we get our smithing up, we can make this as good as it can be. Right, I'm actually very happy with that. Now we're going to need to drop some stuff though, because I'm still carrying the Champion's Cudgel, which weighs 27, which really is not ideal. I think we're going to need to, as soon as we get out of this dungeon, go back to Lakeview Manor and drop off some stuff really, because we've got too much heavy stuff. Ancient Nordic pickaxe, I believe I need that. So let's hold on to that. Elven Sword of Debilitation. I was going to sell that, but hold on. So I've got a normal pickaxe as well, and I've just picked up random stuff to sell. Right, I'll drop this for now, and we'll see how we get on. Okay, so if I switch to, oh, there we go. So, ebony sword. Look at that. I do like the look of the ebony items, though. They're good. Ariel's bow. So where are we going now then? So I've learnt a new shout. Oh, I need to loot the chest as well, which is good. Crabstone said, why didn't you drop the regular pickaxe? I'm not entirely sure if I'm going to need both. I mean, it's probably unlikely, but I don't know. I think for now, if anything, I'll just stick it in. If we need more space later, I'll drop it afterwards. Right, what was I thinking then? I've just paused onto here. Oh, I was going to go into magic just to see what our new shouts are. So I've got 2 dragon souls if I need them. Dragon aspect. So once a day. I remember this. I didn't particularly use it much. Disarm. That's not bad. I think at the moment I just need Unrelenting Force and Whirlwind Sprint really. I forgot I could use the shouts actually. Okay. So we're just going to search the chest. We've got gold, we've got a ruby for the gem collection, always good. A glass battle axe, very heavy unfortunately, otherwise we'd probably take that and sell it in some of the stores. And yeah, so I've got the Temple of Miraak key. I don't know whether that means I have to stay in here or not. I mean, it's saying straight forward. Should we have a look on the map? So the map's saying over here. I don't think I can go any further right, can I? Or is this the Temple of Miraak? Aha, there we go. Found it. And here we are. So let's do a bit of sneaking. Hopefully no one's in here. Good, good. Oh no, didn't mean to do that. Upper L, so we need an Ancient Nord helmet. Drop. Drop, drop, drop. Search these guys. How much gold have we got? 17,500 gold. Actually not bad. So round to the left we can get. We can't get round to the right. Let's just see if there's anything to loot. Not that I can see. And we'll have a look through here. Looks like somebody. Well, there's. I was gonna say it looks like someone's been here because the fires are lit, but it seems like, you know, you get to a temple, no one's been here for thousands of years, and there's somehow the fires are still alight. So it's a bit unrealistic. So we've got a door over here, which might be the way out, but that looks like a way we're going to be able to get through. Let's have a look. Not really anything particularly great to loot around here. So yeah, this is just like a through room, I think. So let's go through here and see what's what. Flaming Dragon, welcome to the stream. Hello. We're struggling a little bit for numbers today, I think.
Impossible.
Oh.
There must be something more. Look around.
Okay.
I will let you know if I find anything in the dining area.
Thanks so much, Freya. I appreciate that. Right, so at the minute it looks like we're going to be struggling to find our way out, because apparently this is going to be like a dead end. But Freya says she's going to have a look, and we're going to have a look around here and see if we can find something. I reckon there's probably a chain or something to pull, and that will open up the door that we got before. Do you know that door that I mentioned on the way in? I think that's probably the way to go. We've got an alchemy lab. So, okay, there's a handle.
I knew it. A secret passage in the dining area just opened.
Yeah, that one wasn't rocket science, to be fair. Where are we? Where are we? Oh, here it was. Stuck on something. So a lot of chat about Dave, who, for you guys that didn't know, he was just a friend I played PlayStation with, but some of the people in the Discord have made up some kind of rumours about the infamous Dave. He's just a guy, you know. I don't think he even watches my videos particularly. Watches some of them.
Here that tells the story of Miraak.
So it looks like here we've got a spiral staircase downwards. There's an opening there, so I'm guessing we don't need to open this. This doesn't open, I don't think. So we're going to need to head through here. Okay, and here we go. So we're going to have a handle. Just have a quick look around first. Sometimes when you press handles, obviously you can get attacked by stuff and all things like that.
Statuary. I passed by a few of them earlier, but they are becoming more frequent as we get further in.
These statues are pretty cool. That's like
I do not like this place.
Turtle.
It almost looks as if these statues will come to life at any moment.
Hmm. It does look like
there is only one way to proceed.
It does.
I leave the honor of pulling that handle to you.
Oh.
I do not want to put my hand anywhere near the mouth of that statue.
Freya, I like Freya, but she just seems a bit touchy. You know what I mean? She just seems a bit, you know. I don't want to press that handle. What's he gonna do? It's just a handle. Calm down. Right, let's have a look over here. Lesser soul gems, don't need. Urn. I've got like an addiction to searching these urns, to be honest. Right, so this looks like the next part. Haven't seen any enemies for a while, so I'm expecting somebody to come out and try and kill me.
I do not suspect that will be the case the further we go. Be on your guard.
Okay, so Freya's pretty much just backed up what I said. She says, I don't think it's going to be quite much longer, so be on your guard. Ooh, okay. Like a weird little lift thing here. Okay then. Right, wooden door. Nothing to see here. There's got to be some. There you go. One in here. Should we go for like a sniper shot? I actually hit him, I think. No, I didn't. I'm just alerting them to where we are. That one's hit him. That one's hit him. I've actually impressed myself there, I've got to be honest. So there's what? Oh, I can't remember this room. Oh, he's just found that dead body. Oh no. Terrible shot. More of these guys coming. He's dead. Hit him. I don't know if you guys can even see these in the distance, to be honest. They've got no idea I'm here, so we'll just keep shooting, try and take them out before they can get over here, I guess. I literally think that's all of them. I'll take that. I don't think there's really any need to kind of get into a fight, particularly if you're going to be able to take people out from that kind of distance. Especially because, you know, our melee skills really aren't incredible. There's a tripwire there. Can we deactivate that? I don't think you can. I don't think we need to though. Oh, some of these got killed by like falling rocks, I think. Is he an actual tenant? No, I actually own my home. Not outright. Too young for that. Right, these are just skeletons. Don't need to search those. Let's make our way through this dungeon. Oh! Has he genuinely not seen me? Oh, wow. Okay, he's an overlord.
Where did you come from?
If I can keep hitting him, and then these two help out, should kill him reasonably easily. With the perk where it knocks him off balance as well, with archery, it's so good.
There was no...
Look how easily he got killed compared to some others. That's mad. Okay. And over an ebony war axe. So that's even better than the sword. So we've got 2 upgrades now. I'm actually really happy with this. So we've got a war axe. Right, let's have a look at our weapons. So I'm going to need to... I mean, swords are a little bit faster. What's the damage on the war axe? The damage is 19 though. I think I'm probably going to need to keep both of them, which means I need to shed a bit of carry weight. So crabstone, we're getting rid of the pickaxe. I'm going to chuck this staff as well. So now we've got a decent amount if we need it. That's a lot better. Hassan says, yes, of course he died easily. It was 3 versus 1. I had said that, to be fair. With these two backing me up, like, the fights are so easy. Wow, okay. Bone mold shield of waning magic. It looks cool. I don't think I need it though. 281 gold, not bad. Nearly 18,000 in the bottom right now. Don't know why I pointed. I don't know if you guys can see that. Lockpick, virtuous elven bow. I mean, it weighs only 12, so we could carry it to sell it. But at the minute, I don't really think we particularly need much more gold. I'm gonna leave that one. No, I'm not. I'm gonna take it and drop other stuff if it's cheaper. Thanks, Hassan. Appreciate it. Thanks for tuning in, mate. Right. So activate the chain. The skeleton here. Don't think there's anything particular we need to be looking at. Very dark in this part. You know, actually, I think I'm going to close my curtain. I don't know if the light will be a little bit better for you guys like that either or not. Normally I do have the door closed, which sorts the light a little bit. I don't have like a proper light setup. I've just got like a very average. It's like from IKEA. It was like £15, so it's not a professional lighting setup. It's just a lamp, really. Crabstone says close the door. Absolutely not. My little pupper, she's wandering about the house doing a thing. If she wants to come in, she can. I don't want to banish her from the room. Okay, this looks scary. Excuse me. Right, so there's a way out there. Looks like I need...
There are dark magics.
Uh-oh. It's the black books. I remember these now.
This book. It seems wrong somehow.
Oh, listen to that noise.
Not.
Right, so we're going to have to go into the black book, and I think that sends us on some like trippy mission. Let's just do it, see what happens. I really don't like the black books. Oh, so you don't even get time to read it. It just sends you. Yeah, I'll briefly remember these. I can't remember exactly what happens with them, but I do remember.
Comes soon when...
Let's listen to what you've got to say. Ouch. Oh, here he is, Miraak.
you to dare set foot here?
You are Dragonborn.
I can feel it. And yet... you have done little beyond killing a few dragons. You have no idea of the true power a Dragonborn can wield. This realm is beyond. You have no power here. And it is only a matter of time before Soul's time is also mine. I already control the minds of its people. Soon they will finish building my...
That's what they're doing. The people who are all in a daze, building a temple for Miraak, and he's taking over Solheim.
And await my arrival with the rest of Cambria.
Ow. Ow. No. Stop. Leave me alone. And look at him, he just does one. He just said, nah, I'm going me. Just flies away on his dragon. While I'm getting pounded by these guys. Dixon says, you can summon those things. Somewhere in the back of my mind, I do particularly remember, I think you can summon one to fight for you, can't you? Is it like a spell or a shout maybe? I can't remember for the life of me. It's been a while, but I know you can.
You read the book.
Wow.
It seemed... What happened to you? You read the book and...
That was trippy, wasn't it?
It seemed as though you were not really here. I could see you, but also see through you.
Okay, so I'm not really sure, Freya. I saw Miraak on a dragon.
Where?
Pretty much. I don't think that was the... I don't know if that was the main point. So somehow reading this book took me to where he was. So I think this is the start of a long line of reading black books and going to crazy places.
This is a dangerous thing, then. We should return to my village and show this to my father. Perhaps Storn can make sense of what is going on. Come, there looks to be a way out through here.
There we go. So, oh, hello, Serana. So we completed the Temple of Miraak. That was reasonably easy, actually, just kind of travelling through a dungeon, standard dungeon delving. And now we need to go to Skaal village with Freya. So I think at some point we can, if we want to, send Serana back to the Dawn Guard headquarters. And thereafter we can have Freya as our follower. So I've had both in the past. I don't particularly remember how good Freya was. I know Serana's decent. In my opinion, she's probably the best one. But I think for the sake of the quest line, we should probably stick with Freya as our follower. That's if we've got to make a choice. So I think somewhere in the back of my mind, when we get back to Skaal village, I think we can then choose to have Freya as our follower. So we might be doing that very shortly. Okay, so back out into the world. You forget how crazy Skyrim is in terms of the graphics and that. It's mental. So good. So...
See that green light? That comes from the Windstone, where my people...
What green light? Oh yeah, there we go.
They must be freed soon.
So just to clarify, at the moment, we've got all of these stones, the Wind Stone, the Earth Stone, I'm guessing the Water Stone and the Fire Stone, I'd imagine. I don't know what they're all called, but... These stones, essentially, we've got Miraak, who was the crazy geezer who just decided to fly off on a dragon. He is somehow controlling these people to make them build him a temple in Solheim.
Around it, protecting the few of us left. That the barrier is still there is a good sign.
Micah says, is Skyrim Sunday a new thing, or... to be honest, I think Skyrim Sunday kind of always has been a thing, really. We just coincidentally... I didn't call it that. The video name will probably change when this... after the stream, when this uploads as a video. Just so people know it's, you know, a Straight Outta Helgen, one of the series videos. But, I mean, maybe. I don't know. I suppose Skyrim Sunday just... I didn't really know what to put the title as. It sounded kind of catchy, so... I went for that. It was a spare of the moment thing. So we have discovered Skaal village. It looks like they've got one big chubby boy right in the middle there. A hawker. Decide where you're going, Freya. Let's go and see these dudes.
I have returned. There is yet hope.
Freya, what news do you bring? Is there a way to free our people?
No, but I have brought someone who has seen things.
I have seen things.
He has confirmed that Miraak is indeed behind the suffering of our people.
I feel that it will be so.
But how is that possible? After all this time?
I fear there is too much we do not yet know.
Please.
That noise is a bit irritating.
Tell Storm what has happened.
So let's go and talk to Storm, tell him what happened. So Storm, Crag Strider. I've seen Miraak.
Really?
Really? How?
Oh.
I think we're carrying a black book at the moment as well. I read a book in Miraak's temple and went somewhere. Miraak was there.
Legends speak of that place. Terrible battles fought at the temple. The dragons burning it to the ground in rage.
Yeah.
They speak also of something worse than dragons buried within. Difficult to imagine, but if true, it means what I feared has come to pass. Miraak
Okay, so he's making a little bit of sense there.
now has returned. If you could go to this
Mad
place,
Marcus, hello. Thank you for tuning in, mate. Good to see you.
are you like Miraak? Are you dragonborn?
Okay, so this Storm Cragstrider is basically, he seems kind of knowledgeable. He knows that in the past, this guy Miraak has been, he's a bad guy and he's been around and he was glad that he went. And he's asking us now, okay, so Miraak is also a Dragonborn and he's going to ask our character now, Pussyfoot, if he is a Dragonborn. And I'm guessing that he's then going to go, oh, well, that's convenient because I've got a job for you. So let's have a look.
Then perhaps you are connected with him. The old tales say that he too was dragonborn.
Okay, so what does it mean if we're both Dragonborn?
I am unsure. It may mean that you could save us, or it may mean that you could bring about our destruction. But our time here is running out. The few of us left free of control cannot protect ourselves for much longer. You must go to Saring's Watch. Learn there the word that Miraak learned long ago, and use that knowledge on the Windstone. You may be able to break the hold on our people there, and free them
Okay.
from control.
God, he talks so slowly. Okay, so we need to learn a word of power, and essentially that should help free some of the people. I know some of you guys are just saying to raise the voice volume. I think at the moment it's because I'm probably stood by that big loud thing over there, so that might be why. But we'll have a look now. Let's go into settings. So we'll turn the master down a little bit, turn the voice up a little bit. Just let me know if that's any better. Okay. So just looking here, the fate of the Skaal, we need to go and learn a word of power, which looks like, wow, okay, so it's by Saring's Watch where there is a dragon. So presumably we're going to have to kill a dragon. I think one thing we're going to do before we do this, we are going to take a trip back to the mainland, because obviously at the moment we can fast travel to Skyrim. Because at the moment, obviously, we're over in Solheim. We've got a lot of things to carry. We need to sell some things, so we might need to take a few trips around some of the cities to offload some of the weapons and armor and valuable stuff we've got, just to you know, get rid of some carry weight. Really, we need a bit more carry weight at the moment. Also, I think it's probably going to make sense. It's going to make sense if we travel back first of all to Lakeview Manor, which I've literally forgotten where it is. It's not in Iverstead. There it is. So if we go back to Lakeview Manor, which if you weren't aware is the house that we built, obviously with the, I can't remember which DLC it is, but one of them allows you to build a house. So that's where we're at the minute. Micah says upgrade your weapons and armor while you are in Whiterun. That's a very good idea. However, I think that would require me to have a decent smithing level. I actually don't know what smithing level I've got at the moment, so it may mean that I can't, because I actually can't remember how it all works. But yeah, okay, so there's red dots on the mini-map. Something's coming for me. I've literally just got here. I think I employed somebody to watch over the house, so I don't think anyone's going to be robbing the house. I know that was an issue, but I can see red dots on the mini-map. I really hope they're not in the house. They are, aren't they? I bet.
Who's there?
Bandits? No, there's not bandits in my house, surely. Oh, for God's sake. I bet they've stolen things as well. Didn't we... Oh, hold on. Are you a bandit, mate? That's oh, see, that's Lydia. I knew we did. Lydia's our house call. She's there to look after the house. And she's not. Right, let's have a go with this ebony sword. As if I've employed Lydia. Oh, for God's sake. I've employed Lydia and she's not even looking after the house. So I'm guessing there's going to be bandits in here now that we're going to need to take care of. Is that? No. Okay, I don't know then. I have no interest in them if they're not in here. Right, so it feels good to be back at Lakeview Manor. Here we have an ebony wall. Oh, what? Why am I hearing these bandits now? They must just be outside. I just haven't seen them. Unless they're in the cellar or something. I don't know. Targe of the Blooded was a pretty cool shield that we got. Another one. I think we had a two-handed weapon, didn't we? What was it called? The Champion's Cudgel. So that was another pretty decent weapon. I think we now need to equip that. And then if we... Can we activate the weapon rack yet? What? Okay. Okay, right, this is messing up a little bit now. So we've taken the Champion's Cudgel. I think I'll equip that again. Okay, so we've got an Ebony Warhammer, but for some reason I can't put the Champion's Cudgel on there. Okay, we're moving so slowly. Okay, slowly we're moving on, my lord. There will be more weapon racks in other places. I think down in the... Oh, what's that there? Orcish bow. There's either some out here, or there will be one in... Have we filled all these ones up? Yeah, so we've got the Nightingale Blade. We have got the Axe of Whiterun. We have also got... What's this one? The Nightingale Bow. And what's this one? Chillren. So yeah, all of these... And there's Harkon's sword. Wow. That's actually a really good little collection we got going on there. What's this one down here? Staff of Sparks. I don't necessarily think that needs to be there. Nothing in that chest. Right, I'll tell you what we're going to need to do because it's slightly too heavy at the minute. I've got Dawnbreaker that I need a place for now as well. I'm going to drop the ebony sword there. Just so I know where it is. We can come back for that. Now, I believe... We could look upstairs first to see if there's anywhere else. If not, then we can fill up some of the areas down in the basement. I think in the basement there's some pretty decent areas to store weapons. There's nothing good here. I'm never going to see these. We don't go to the bedroom much. Right, is this where it is? There you go, cellar. I think in the cellar we got some decent stuff, so... Yeah, some people are saying it's kind of buggy in Lakeview Manor. It is... Like on the walls, it's a nightmare sometimes. Okay, so here we go. A nice little weapon rack. Through here, we've got our safes and a forge. I forgot about this place, actually. I think this was the last bit we did in terms of building Lakeview Manor. Okay, so this weapon rack, I think, is where the business is going to happen. So we've got this one here. There we go. And then we can get rid of Dawnbreaker. Another decent sword. Oh, no, I didn't mean to do that. Dawnbreaker just looks so cool, doesn't it? Another weapon rack there. So we've got 3 more spaces. Excuse me. At the minute, obviously, I dropped the ebony sword. We've got the ebony war axe. I think I'm going to sell one or the other, though, so we'll hold on to those for now. A virtuous elven bow. We were going to sell that, weren't we? Ariel's bow, I believe, is still our best option in terms of archery. The crossbow... Very powerful, so it's got 47 base damage, so it's probably worth keeping that for now. And yeah, we got any apparel we could do with getting rid of? Just things to sell, I think, really. Elven gilded armor. Lots and lots of Targe of... Oh, I forgot about that. Targe of the Blooded. We need to go and put that back. Yeah, so we've got plenty of things we need to get rid of. Marcus said you don't need smithing to upgrade your weapons. I didn't actually know that. Okay, so we need to wear the shield. We'll stick that on there, and I think we'll just leave the ebony war... to be honest with you, I don't really need an ebony warhammer there, really. I think that was probably just quite expensive, so I kept it. Running around with that fist at the moment. Let's pick up the ebony sword. Somebody's messing the house up. We'll drop that down there. So it doesn't look like anything's been stolen, which is good. I've just remembered an important fact, actually. Over here, to the left, this is where the bedroom of Lakeview Manor is. And in this little lock box here, this strong box, we've got a collection of lots and lots of gems at the minute. I mean, I dread to think how much this is worth at the moment. We've got all kinds of things. And at the start of this series, I just kind of decided, let's just make a collection of something. And I went for gems. So that's what we're doing at the moment. I don't tend to use them much, but obviously we collect all of them because they don't weigh much. And we're just going to... I've got ebony ore, so that's kind of heavy. And we just store everything. So I've got flawless amethysts, garnets. Got that fork from when I did the fork and knife. I think I tried... What did I try and kill now? I tried to kill something. It was a mammoth, I think, actually. Could do something a bit like that soon. Ruby, sapphire... And that's all of those. We got a Veil Sabercat hide. That looks kind of cool. We'll keep that. So carry weight is looking a lot better now, but we still need to offload some stuff. Right, I think it's probably best... Excuse me, please, Your Honour. Thank you. I think it's probably best that we go over and offload some of the ebony stuff. Which one are we going to favourite here? I think I might favourite the war axe. Yeah. We don't need a weapon out at the minute, though, so that's good. Back out into Skyrim. Let's go and sell some stuff.
Who's there? I knew I heard something.
Ah, so we knew there were some bandits.
Like the bite of a flea.
Let's have a go with this ebony ebony war axe. I really hope... Oh, for God's sake, my horse is dead. How many times does this happen?
Victory is yours. I submit.
How many times does this happen? I'm sure... Oh, okay. That's an interesting pose, mate. This seems to happen so much where that... Oh, 250 odd goals. Where my horse just seems to die. It really irritates me. I'm going to need to buy a new... I don't really use one, but I think I'm going to need to buy a new one soon. Has one of them run off? Oh, remember when I dropped all that stuff down there?
That takes care of that.
Didn't even need me. We've got Plunderer. Decent amount of stuff on them, actually. Okay. I've just realised we've not saved the entire game so far, and we've been playing for 47 minutes, so that's not great. Right, so I think first of all, probably best if we head over to... My knowledge of the game is so poor now that I forget where we can even sell things. So I think if we head over to Riften... where's best? Mistvale Keep, maybe? Is that close to the marketplace? And we can just sell some stuff. I know some of you guys are saying reload the save, but it doesn't matter. We'll just buy a new one. Because of the horse, I wasn't sure when I quick saved or when it auto saves, so I didn't beforehand. We'll just leave it, it's all good. Oh, Serrana's taking a hit there. Right, what time is it? 4 AM, so I think it needs to be like 8 AM before the market's open, so if we wait until that time and then wait another hour, everything should be good. There we go. Everybody should be here now, I think. Or at least making their way over. Yay, so we've got Madacy. We'll start with him. He's never got much money.
Greetings.
What you got for sale, mate? And we'll see what we can sell. So, at the minute, he's only got 700 odd gold, which really isn't great, but disease immunity, that's a decent, useful thing to have. We'll sell that. I'm wearing the major sneaking amulet at the moment, which is good. Trying to think what we need to sell most. That one. Stuff that's just not useful, I'm happy to get rid of. So, 163 left. We'll sell that one. Right, my Daisy's cleaned out.
Safe travels.
Okay, so my mate Grelka.
Probably be in bed. You're looking a bit under the weather.
Oh God, what's up with me? Active effects. Reduce weapon damage. So one-handed and two-handed. I've got something called droops. I don't know what that is.
Back when you're ready to spend more.
But
I'm gonna buy some.
Okay.
Everything I've got on display. Really.
If anyone knows how to get rid of it, isn't there a... There's like a thing in Whiterun I can just use, and I think, and then it makes me okay again. Right, so Grelka, she's only got 750 gold as well. This really is not ideal. I'll tell you what, we'll leave her for now.
Come back when you're ready to
And we'll
spend more
see
gold.
if we've got... if I can sell anything. See, I've got like magical armor that I could do with selling. I don't think Ballyman buys it, but let's have a look.
Blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs.
He can buy this though, so I've got a steel plate helmet for some reason. Elven gilded armor. So we've got a sword and a war axe. I'm gonna sell the sword. I don't really use melee much anyway, so, or melee, however you pronounce it. And we can get rid of that. So just over 20,000 gold now in the bottom right. Not bad. Right, I know Mikey's saying upgrade weapon. Let's see if this is how we do it. I actually don't remember. On a grindstone. I need an ebony ingot, unfortunately. I've got some ebony ore, I think, so... how do I get ebony ingots again? Is this how?
Nervous. Which makes me nervous.
Ah, okay. I need an ebony ingot, so I don't think at the moment I can do it. There's so many things I forget about this game, how to do things. So if there is something that's staring me in the face, which you like, why aren't you doing that? Please tell me, because I just can't remember.
My husband Bercy will be the death of me. He spends too much time.
You gonna
worrying about
stare all
Riften,
day
not
or
enough about
take
Why is, I don't know why Grelka's so rude. Right, let's sell what we can to Grelka. Okay, so we can get rid of some of these robes. They don't weigh much though, so I don't know if it's worth holding on to those and selling something a bit heavier. Oh, there's not really much anyway, so get rid of that. Get rid of that. And yeah, that'll do. Right, so we're at nearly 21,000 gold now, which is actually really good. We've got 80 space now to carry stuff. That's decent. You know what? I've just thought actually we could spend a bit of this on
Come on, I'll teach you how to
light
use it
armor
effectively
training.
and keep you quick on your feet.
Okay, so we're at 51. Let's buy some levels. Let's just do all of them. So I'm back down to like 12,000 gold, but we are now at 56 light armor. I'll take it. I'm happy with that.
Ready to spend more gold.
I wonder if we're going to get a whole new level with this. I don't think so. No, we're not. So I just spent about 8,000 gold on that. That's quite a lot really, but it was a spur of the moment. I just thought to do it. Right, so where were we? I didn't actually need to leave Riften. I can't remember whether there was something I said I needed to do. That was it. Go to Whiterun and just see if I can cure myself of droops, whatever droops is. I agree with Jim. Don't call him Pickles.
There's a nip in the air. Cold won't be good for my crops.
Right. Let's head up into the middle. And there's like a... I actually can't remember what it is. It's like a little temple, and I think you can cure anything that's wrong with you. So we'll do that. Once I have done this, by the way, guys, that's pretty much going to be it for today. We've really lacked on live viewers today. I know it's a strange time. That's probably why. Okay. So in the Temple of something. Shrine of Kirineth, activate. All diseases cured. All stuff like that. Good. Right, let's have a look now. So if we go into magic, active effects, yeah, we're all good. Brilliant. Okay, so here we are, right in the middle of Whiterun. At the moment, just to clarify, always worth a quick save. We have pretty much just started the fate of the Skaal quest, and in this quest, we essentially are going to be, I don't really know. I think we're getting closer to finding out what's happening with Miraak. Yeah, just reading that. Yeah, so it looks like in some way the Dragonborn is connected to Miraak, and at the moment we've got to travel to Saring's Watch and learn a word of power that's written there. I'm guessing we're probably going to need to fight a dragon, so make sure you come and watch the next video / stream of Straight Outta Helgen, just so you guys can see that if you would like to. aside from that, guys, at the moment, obviously I did mention I've been struggling with a bit of audio. Usually it happens just after an hour, so it kind of makes sense to call this episode a day, really, and just round it off there. So thank you very much for everybody that did tune in. If you have not, obviously, seen the remainder or the early parts of the video, it will be uploaded as a video, so you can watch it anytime, not long. Obviously, guys, in the description, I'm going to drop just my socials and stuff like that. So, obviously, if you want to follow those, that's all good. Apart from that, thank you very much for watching, guys. And I will see you all back here at the channel, either in the week or probably next weekend. So, yeah.